Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We got some 1961 Braves baseball. We got Milwaukee traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Reds here on June 8th, 1961. Let's get to the starting lineup for your Milwaukee Braves. Leading off playing right field is Lee May. Batting second, playing second is Frank Boland. Batting third, playing third is Eddie Matthews. Batting fourth, playing center field is Hank Aaron. Batting fifth, playing first base is Joe Adcock. Batting sixth, playing left field is Frank Thomas. Batting seventh, doing the catching is Joe Torre. Batting eighth, playing shortstop is Roy McMillan. Batting ninth and doing the pitching, the ace of the staff, Warren SPAHN. Let's go and see what the Cincinnati Reds has got in store in this game. They got leading off playing second, Don Blasingame. Batting second, playing shortstop is Eddie Casco. Batting third, playing center field is Vada Penson. Batting fourth, playing right field is Frank Thomas Robinson. Batting fifth, playing third base is Gene Freeze. Batting sixth, playing left field is Wally Post. Batting second, playing first base is Gordy Coleman. Batting eighth, behind the plate doing the catching is Jerry Zimmerman. And on the mound doing the pitching for the Reds, batting ninth is Jim Malone. Let's get to the game, folks, and get it started here. Hi, Tim. And let's get this ball game going. And here's the first pitch to Lee May. And that's a swing and a miss, strike three. May goes down swinging. Brings up Frank Boland. And Frank gets a hold of this and drives this in the right field for a base hit. So Frank gets on for the big boys here. Matthews is up now. Boland on at first. And only one out. And Eddie Matthews swings and misses. So struck out two. He's going to try to strike out the side. Frank getting a hit in between here. Here's the pitch to Hank Aaron. And Henry says, I don't think so. He squares this ball up. And he drives that ball into the gap in right field. And is Frank Boland going to be able to score? Yes, he is with 2 outs. He trucks on home. And just like that, Braves get on the board. It's 1-0 here in the top of the first. Joe Adcock's up now with Henry on at second with 2 outs. Can Joe get old Henry in? That ball is back. That ball is deep. That ball is going over the center field fence. Vada looks up and it's 3-0, folks. Joe Adcock with a 2-run homer. Braves all of a sudden with 2 outs coming alive here. That brings up Frank Thomas now. Can we have back-to-back jacks? And that ball is hit down the Casco at short. He fires over to Coleman, and that'll end the inning. But Aaron's double and Joe Adcock's 2-run homer. We go to the bottom of the first. Braves 3, Reds yet to bat. We got Blasingame, Casco, and Penson due up here for the Reds. Down by 3. And that ball is hit down Matthews, at third. He fires over to Adcock, 1 down. Here's Eddie. And that ball is popped up behind home plate. Torres throws his mask off and catches it. Right now, these two teams are going in different directions. The Braves have won 8 in a row. The Reds have lost 7 in a row. Might have just did the announcer jinx on this, but here's the pitch to Penson. And that is hit back to the mound. Matter of fact, that ball is hit down the first for an easy play for Adcox. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Go the Reds. And here's Torrey's. McMillan the Spawn due up here for the Braves. And Joe, that is ball 1, 1-0 count on Joe. And he pops that ball up behind home plate. Zimmerman goes after it and gets it. 1 down. Here comes Mac up now. And he hits that ball in the left field. Post is out there. Got room. Makes the catch. 2 down. Here comes Mr. Spawn now. Warren ain't no slacker. He's hitting 281 on the season. He has a home run and 3 RBIs, so you can't take him lightly. And he doesn't. He walks Warren Spawn. So Spawn goes down the first. Top of the order and Lee May up. May struck out his first time up. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strikes out for the second time. Now to end the inning, we go to the bottom of the second. It's Milwaukee Braves 3. Cincinnati Reds nothing. We got Robinson, Freeze, and Post due up here for the Reds. Spawn delivers. That ball is hit down the short. McMillan up with it. Fires over the Joe. 1 down. Freeze is up now. And that ball is hit in the center field. Aaron coming on but can't get to, and that'll be a base hit. Freeze. Freeze is on at first now for Wally Post. 1 out. That was the Reds' first base runner. And that's an infield hit for Post. He beats that ball into the ground. So we got first and second now. Reds are starting to make some noise against the Braves here. Like I said, I might have did the announcers jinx by talking about their losing and winning streaks. Here's Coleman up now. 1 out. Freeze at second. Post at first. And that ball is hit down the third. Over to Bolin. Over to Joe Adcock. Around the horn we go for the 5-4-3 inning double play, just what the doctor ordered. And the Reds don't score. We go to the bottom of the third. It's still 3-0 Braves. We got Bolin, Matthews, and Aaron due up here in the third. Frank is 1 for 1, scored in the first. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Frank goes down swinging. Comes Eddie Matthews. Eddie struck out his first time up. Not this time, though. He laces that ball in the right field. Robinson comes in, gets it on the bounce. Matthews got himself a base hit. Brings up Hank Aaron, who doubled his first time up. And he squares this one up again, folks. And he drives that ball into right field. Matthews speed, he'll truck on down the third. And just like that, we got Joe Adcock up now again with 1 out, but this time it's first and third. You got Aaron on at first, Matthews down at third. Joe homered his first time up, that 2-run homer. Let's see what he can do here, folks. He ain't done for the day. He drives that ball in the right field. And Aaron will find his way down the third. We still got first and third and only 1 out. They go out and talk to Malone. It's 4-0 Braves. Here's Frank Thomas up now. See if Frank can keep this hit parade going. And he does, folks. Again, he singles in the right field. And Adcox is going to stop at second. Now we got first and second with 1 out, and the Braves are up 5-0. Here's Joe Torres. Joe is 0 for 1 and a popped up. That ball's hit down the third. Freeze's only play is going to be over to first. So Adcock and Thomas will advance for McMillan with 2 outs now. We got second and third. And normally you think about walking Roy, but the way Spahn's hitting, and Roy's only hitting 183 on the year. So I say we're going to pitch to Roy. And it pays off. That's a fly ball in the center field. Now to win the inning. Post has got it. But the Braves score 2 and go up 5-0. We go to the top of the bottom of the third now. You got Zimmerman, Malone, and Blassingame due up. Here's the pitch to Zimmerman. And that ball is hit down the first base. Adcox got it. Underhands it to Warren, covering, and that's 1 out. Here comes Jim Malone up. And that is hit down the third. Matthews is up with it. Fires across the diamond. That's 2 outs. Here comes Mr. Blassingame up. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to third. And he lifts that ball in the right field. Lee Mays out there got his room, and that's it. I thought so too, Tim. Sure. Yeah, and like I say, the Braves have won 8 straight. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see here if we can go to the standings or anything. No. Don't think it lets you do that. We can save and come back to it. Save and go back, like I say. Come back to the game here real quick. Like I say, I believe the Braves have won 8 and the Reds have lost 7. Yeah, the Braves have won 8 and the Reds have lost 7 straight. All right, we got SPAHN. And then the top of the order, May and Bolin due up here for the Braves. Here's the pitch to Warren. And Warren gets in on the action. Like I say, he's no slouch, folks. He drives that ball in the left field. Goes the other way. SPAHN's on it first. He walked his first time up, and now he's singled. So here's Lee May, who struck out his first 2 times up. See if he can make some contact this time. He makes contact. And that ball is hit down the first. And only play for Coleman is going to underhand that ball to Malone. And Spahn's going to find himself down at second now for Frank Bolin. Frank's 1 for 2 and scored. And Frank's going to drive this ball in the right field. Spahn's going to stop at third. He's not going to chance getting hurt here with a 5-0 lead with a play at the plate. So again, we got first and third now with Matthews up. Spahn on at third, Bolin on at first. And only 1 out. And that's a walk. Bases loaded, rather pitch to Henry. I don't think so. Sure. They're getting somebody up in the pen now. See who they're going to get up here for the Reds. Going to go with probably Hook here coming in the game, it looks like. If he can't get out of this mess. Here's the pitch to Henry, Hank Aaron. And he strikes out, Henry. Big strike out there. So that's 2 down now for Joe Adcock. Joe Adcock is 2 for 2 with a home run. Let's see if he can keep it up and go 3 for 3 and bust this game completely open. No, that's a pop-up. No, that's a base on balls. He's got the W. He walks, Joe. Walks in a run. It is now 6-0. 6-0 Braves. Here's Frank Thomas now. And Frank's going to put an amen to this game, folks. That's a double in the right. And everybody's going to score. There's going to be a play at the plate. And here's the throw to get Adcox. And Adcox is out, but the Braves scored 2 more runs and make it. Supposed to be out, folks. Didn't do something right here. Let's see here. Let's see. Braves scored 2 more, make it 8-0. And we got Casco, Penson, and Robinson due up here for the Braves. And that was probably going to be it for Jim. Sure. Here's the pitch to Eddie. And that's a swing and a miss. Eddie strikes out. Wonder what about that pitch reminds you of Linda Ronstadt. It's a blue Bayou. And here comes Veda. And that's a swing and a miss. Spahn's delivering them now, man. An 8-0 lead. He ain't messing around. He's just daring them to hit it. And they can't. Here's Frank Robinson, and that is foul ball, strike 1. And Frank does make contact. He hits that ball down the bowling at second. 1, 2, 3 goes the Reds. We go to the top of the 5th. It is 8-0. Like I say, Hook's going to come on here to pitch for the Reds. All righty. And Hook will be facing Torrey, McMillan, and Spahn here in the 5th. Here's the pitch to Torrey. And that ball is popped up behind home plate. Hits it to his counterpart, and Zimmerman makes the play, 1 out. Here's McMillan up now. And Roy belts that ball in the left field right out of the reach of Casco down there at short. And he's 1 for 3 now. Spahn's up. Spahn is hot today on the mound and at the plate. He's 1 for 1 and walked. See if he can keep this up with an 8-run lead. They're going to let him swing away, folks. Let him have some fun. Now it's a foul ball on the plate. Zimmerman gets that, and that's 2 outs. Here comes Lee May. He's 0 for 3. He struck out twice and grounded out the third. Not this time, though, folks. He beats out an infield hit. And McMillan's going to end up down there at, beats out an infield hit. McMillan's going to stop at second. It's first and second now for Frank Bowen. And Frank is 2 for 3. He scored twice. He struck out is the only time he hasn't gotten a hit. And he's got a hold of this one, folks. Drives that ball into left field. And May will find his way down the third. So we got first and third now for Matthews, and it's 9-0. Braves. Braves are blowing this game open. Here's the pitch to Matthews. And that's a swing and a miss. Hook throws the hook and gets Matthews. Braves score 1. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is 9-0. You got Freeze, Post, and Coleman due up here for the Reds. Here's the pitch to Freeze. And that ball is hit down the third. Matthews has got it. Fires over to Adcox. 1 down. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Sure. Here's Wally Post. And that is hit down to Frank Bowen at second. Over to Joe. 2 down. There's Mr. Gordon. Coleman. And he hits that ball down to first. Easy play for Adcock. He takes it himself. And 1, 2, 3 goes the Reds. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Milwaukee Braves 9. Cincinnati Reds nothing. Aaron, Adcock, and Thomas due up here for the Braves. Here's the pitch to Henry. And that ball is hit back to the pitcher. Hook's got it. Fires over the first. 1 down. Here's Mr. Adcock now up. And that's a pop up behind home plate. Zimmerman's had a few of them today. He's got them all. And that's out number 2. Here's Frank Thomas. And Frank hits that ball in the left field. It's on here with 2 outs. That brings up Joe Torre now. Joe's looking for his first hit of the game. He's popped up to the catcher twice and grounded out the third to see if he can get off the snide. And that's a swing and a miss. Joe goes down. And that's it for the Braves. They leave 1 on. We go to the 6th inning, and it'll be Zimmerman, a pitch hitter for Hook and Blasingame. Here's the pitch to Zimmerman. And that is popped up on the infield. Frank Bowen's calling everybody off. He makes the play. 1 out. See who's going to pitch hit here for Hook. Westnett is going to come in the pitch hit. See what Pete can do here. With 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And that ball is hit in the left field. Frank's got it. 2 down. Here comes the passing game up now. And that is hit down the first. Adcock's got it. 1, 2, 3, go to Reds. We go to the top of the 7th. So who's going to come out here to pitch for the Reds? Guess we'll bring in Marshall Bridges. Going to come in the pitch. He'll be facing the bottom part of the order for the Braves: McMillan, Spahn, and May. Here's the pitch to McMillan. He's 1 for 3. And he walks him. Mac trots on down the first. Brings up Spahn. Spahn's 1 for 2 and walked. See what happens here. Warren, can he help his own cause? That ball is back, and gone, folks. Home run, Warren Spahn over the right field fence. Phew. What a game Spahn's having. A 2-hit shutout. 2 for 3 with a home run. This is Warren Spahn Day here in Cincinnati, folks. Woo. Brings up Lee May. And the hit parade just keeps happening as May gets a hit in the left field. Still nobody out here for Bridges. Here comes Frank Bolin up. And that ball is hit in the right field for the first out. Robinson's got it. Here comes Mr. Matthews up now. Matthews is 1 for 3. And he hits that ball back to the pitcher. Bridges has got it. Fires over the first. 2 down. Here comes Hank Aaron. He is 2 for 4 with a double and 1 RBI. And that's a swing and a miss. He gets Aaron the strikeout. But the Braves score 2 on Warren Spahn's home run, folks. We get the 7th inning stretch. We got Eddie Casco, Penson, and Robinson due up here against Spahn in the 7th. And that ball was lifted in the left field. Easy play for Thomas. 1 down. Veda Penson up now. Veda's 0 for 2. Make it 0 for 3 as he pops that ball up to short. Easy play for Mac. That's 2 down. 2 up, 2 down. Mr. Frank Robinson now. Frank is 0 for 2. He's grounded out the short and grounded out the second. And that's a swing and a miss. And down he goes on strikes, folks. And that is it for the Reds in the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th. It's still a blowout here. The Braves 11, the Reds nothing. Adcock, Thomas, and Torrey due up here for the Braves. Joe's 2 for 3 with a home run and a walk and 4 RBIs. And he's going to be 3 for 4 with a base hit in the center field. Brings up Frank Thomas now. The runner on at first. He's 3 for 4 with a double and 3 RBIs. And that ball is deep, and that ball is far. Back goes Veda. Veda looks up and waves at that ball in right center field. Home run, Mr. Thomas. And now it's 13-0 Braves. Sure. And this might be the only man that hasn't got a hit here today. Let's take a look at the box score here. I think Joe's the only brave not to get a hit. Yep, he is 0 for 4. Let's see if he can get off the snide. His teammates are going to be giving him hell if he don't. And he does get off the snide. He hits that ball in the left field. And finally, Joe gets in the hit parade. Still nobody out. Brings up McMillan now. Here's Mac with Torrey's on at first. And folks, he just hit McMillan. The Braves are not happy at all. They're up on the dugout steps. But they're holding back. But man, that looked intentional. Sure, you're going to hit a shortstop with not much power. I don't understand that, but sure, I guess frustration coming out. Warren Spahn, maybe that was a warning for him. Warren, like I say, he's 2 for 3, a walk, a home run, and 2 RBIs. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's the first out here in the 8th. Brings up Lee May now. May's 2 for 5. He struck out twice, grounded out the first, and got 2 singles. And that's a swing and a miss. He's got the hat trick with strikeouts, but when you're 2 for 6, that's not too bad. That's 2 outs here now. Here's Frank Bolin. Frank's 3 for 5 with an RBI. He struck out and flown out his other 2 times. And he's going to keep the hit parade going, folks. He bunts. Can you believe he freaking bunts to get a base hit? Sure. I guess they're a little aggravated with hitting McMillan. So they're trying to rub the Reds' nose into this game, folks. Bases loaded for Eddie Matthews. Sure. Frank lays down a bunt. See what happens here. Do they hit poor Eddie? And that is an infield pop-up. And Coleman's calling everybody off. He's going to take it, and that ends the inning. But the Braves scored 2 more. Leave the bases loaded, but it's 13-0 as we go to the 8th inning. We got Freeze, Post, and Coleman due up here for the Reds. Here's the pitch to Gene. And that ball's lifted in the right field. Lee Mays got it. 1 down. Yeah, that's something I smell. It sure ain't a good smell if you're a Cincinnati Reds fan, Tim. Here's the pitch to Post. And that's a fly ball in the center field. Aaron's got it. 2 down. Here's Gordon. He's 0 for 2. And that's going to be strike 1 on him. A 1 pitch. And that ball's lifted in the center field. So Aaron catches it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go Reds. We make it to the top of the 9th. And they're going to do a double switch here. Gearhart's going to come in the game to play first. And see who's going to come in the pitch here. For the Reds. I guess none's going to come in the pitch here. So we'll do a double switch here. Hey, Ken. Oh, it's a massacre, Tim. A complete massacre. None will come in, and he'll bat 7th. And then we'll go to the bench here. And where's Dick at? And Dick will come in and bat 9th and play 1st. All righty. And none will be facing Aaron, Adcock, and Thomas here. Here's the pitch to Hank. And that ball is hit in the right field. Robinson's got room out there. 1 down. And here's Joe Adcock now. Joe's having a hell of a game. 3 for 4 with a home run and 4 RBIs. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Goes Adcock. Here's Frank Thomas. He's also homered in this game. He's 4 for 5 with a double and a home run and 5 RBIs. And that's a swing and a miss. Nunn comes in and does a great job. Too little, too late, though, for the Reds. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. RJR would say, are we going to see some 9th inning magic? I said, are we going to see some 9th inning miracle here? You got Zimmer, Gurnett, and Blasingame due up here for the Reds. Here's the pitch to Zimmy. And that ball is hit in the right field. 1 down as May makes the play. Hey, Tim. Yeah, you missed a massacre. Yeah, the Braves just been thumping them. Here's the pitch to Dick. And that ball is driven in right field down the line. That'll be a stand-up double. Only the 3rd hit off of Spahn here. And that brings up Blasingame now with Dick down at 2nd. 1 out. And all of a sudden the Reds are coming alive. That ball's hit in the right field. And Dick will stop at 3rd. We got 1st and 3rd now, folks, with 1 out. That brings up Eddie Casco now. And that ball is hit down to 2nd. Frank's up with it. He fires over the Roy covering 2nd. He fires over to Adcock 4-6-3 to end this game. Spahn holds on and gets his shutout, folks. Let's take a look at this box score. If you're a Reds fan, you want to turn your head. But the Braves keep winning. That's 9 in a row. The Reds keep losing. That's 8 in a row for them, sure. Take a look at the star here. Braves had 20 hits. The Braves, 13 runs on 20 hits and no errors. The Reds, no runs on 4 hits and no errors. Frank Boland, 4 for 6. Frank Thomas, 4 for 6. You had Adcox, Thomas, and Spahn. Spahn 2 for 4 with a home run. Sure. Crazy, folks. Thomas with 5 RBIs. Adcock with 4 RBIs. Spahn with 2 RBIs. Let's see who had the hits here for the Reds. They only had 4. Dick Gurnett comes on to get a pitch hit. Post had a hit. Freeze had a hit. And Blasingame had a hit. Let's see what innings that was in. That's right. They had back-to-back singles and then got the double play. So Spahn didn't leave another base runner on until the 9th. I don't think Frank walked a soul, did Spawn walked a soul? It don't look like. No, he didn't walk a single batter, folks. Let's look at Spawn here. Spawn 9 innings, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts. Sure, what a pitching performance and a hitting performance. Poor Jim Maloney, 4 innings, 10 hits, 8 runs, walked 3, struck out 5, gave up a home run. Hook comes in 2 innings, 4 hits, and 1 run, struck out 2. And Bridges, he got lit up. 6 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, struck out 3, and gave up 2 home runs. And none came in and pitched a masterpiece in the ninth. But like I say, too little, too late. Oh, the Bluebirds flies for sure. Yeah, when you lose your 8th game by 13, sure. All righty. Yeah, exactly, Tim. You're right. Let's do some fast play here in the National League. We only got 2 games. We got the Pirates out in LA taking on the Dodgers. And the Pirates win a close one. 3 runs on 7 hits and an error. The Dodgers 2 hits, 7 hits. Yeah, 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. And the only other games out in California too, you got the Philadelphia Phillies traveling to San Fran to take on the Giants. And the Giants win big. Phillies 2 runs on 7 hits and an error. The Giants 9 runs on 15 hits and an error. Let's take a look here at the standings after June 8th. And the Braves are 2.5 games up on the Cubs, 3.5 up on the Cardinals, and Cincinnati falls to 4.5 games back. Not only have they lost 8 in a row, folks, they're 1 out of their last 10. San Francisco 6.5 games back. Pirates are 8 games back. Dodgers 9. And the Philadelphia Phillies is holding the league up with their broad shoulders up there in the city of brotherly love, 10 games back. Let's take a look at some of the National League leaders here. You got Veda leading the league with a 357 batting average. Hank's right behind him at 355. How about this? Felipe Alou is still leading the league with 15 home runs, and his teammate with 15, and his other teammate with 14. The Giants are clubbing the ball. Joe Adcox and Matthews are trailing them with 12 home runs. RBI leader is Cepeda. Eddie Matthews is 10 behind him. Let's take a look at the pitching here in the National League. Bob Buell for the Braves is right now leading the league with a 2.35 ERA. Spahn's got the most wins with 8. And Don McMahon has 11 saves for the Braves, leading the league. Spahn with the 261. The Reds, Perky and O'Toole, 259 and 261. And Jay right there, 279. But sure, they must have went on a hiatus. Right now, you got Cepeda leading the votes for most valuable player. And Spahn's got the lead in the Cy Young right now. I want to thank Tim D, Cleveland baseball fan. Check out his channel doing the 2007 Indians. Ken Castro for stopping by. If y'all are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for reminders, and on your way out of Cincinnati, hit that like button and let me know what you think of this replay. Until next time, y'all have a great evening and y'all take care. Oh, you're welcome, Tim.